Well, good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. We're live tonight from Pleasant Hill High School, where the Pleasant Hill Western Wild Wolves play host to the Pittsfield Lady Sockies. Alongside Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports, and looking forward to this matchup between the Lady Wolves, Wild Wolves, and the Lady Sockies here tonight. We'll talk about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week. Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate. Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school, they'll pay for your CDLs. I applied and ever since then I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show to Pleasant Hill High School, where the Pleasant Hill Western Wild Wolves play host to the Pittsfield Lady Sockies here tonight in an in-county rivalry matchup. The Wild Wolves with just 6 players on the roster this year, but having a pretty solid season for this group of Jeff Shireman's players, and looking forward to seeing them here tonight. Pittsfield is checking in at the number 9 spot in the Class 2A AP poll this week, and they are 16-0 on the season, coming off of a big one earlier this week at Payson Seymour. These two teams have not matched up yet this season, which is a little bit of a rarity. At different times throughout the years, they could have matched up in the Brown County tournament and the Beardstown tournament, and could be playing for the 3rd time, but opposite pools of the Brown County tournament this year and did not match up anywhere in the bracket at Beardstown. So the first matchup of the season for these two teams, and likely the only matchup of the year, as they're not in any similar tournaments from this point on, and they won't be in the same class come postseason. Great Rivers Bank, with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal, here to serve the entire region with the best in banking services close to where you live and always with you no matter where you are at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The 6 players for Pleasant Hill Western. Pretty good athletes, all 6 of them, and they've been a squad that has been very, very competitive in every game they've played so far this season, with the outliers of a Quincy Notre Dame, who, of course, is a powerhouse in Class 3A, and a few others. But for the most part, Jeff Shireman's squad has been very competitive on the year. They'll have to be ready to get up and down in this contest. I'm sure Coach Shireman will have some plans, as he usually does, kind of the mad scientist of coaching, and have some plans to try to slow things down a bit, because his squad will not want to try to run with the same up and down pace that Pittsfield will want to run with. That has helped lead to their success on the season. Let's step aside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show to hear from some of the sponsors helping to make tonight's game possible for you on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Grinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show at Pleasant Hill. The Lady Sockies and the Wild Wolves of Pleasant Hill Western matching up here tonight in girls basketball action. Wild Wolves are 10-11 on the season. Pittsfield 16-0. And Jack talked about in the opener a bit that even though there's just 6 players on this Pleasant Hill Western squad, they have found themselves competitive in nearly every game they've played this season.
Well, they've got 6 athletes. And, if you look at a team, they go 6, 7, 8 deep usually on most of them. So these guys are going to go 6 deep. 3 girls from Western, 3 from Pleasant Hill. And I was talking to Coach Shireman before the game. A couple other girls that could have been out, that could have added a couple more 6-footers or taller.
Yeah, good size for this squad overall, and that'll be something Pittsfield will have to contend with in this game. As while they have, Maddie Frieden, who's about 5'9", and Deegan Allen, who's about 5'9", really overall not what you're calling a traditional post player anywhere in their ranks.
No, and over the years, McKenna Winchell's played the game. She's very dedicated to softball, good volleyball player too. But when you lose somebody who's about 6'1", you can kind of fill up the middle if you play a zone sometimes. I was talking to Coach Shireman about the Beardstown tournament and the success he had, and he said, Jack, we got beat by Beardstown in the first round in overtime. And because of that, we were able to win 3 games in that tournament. He said, if we win that first game, we probably go 1-3, and getting to some different levels. But we both talked about how they could separate a tournament like that and make it an 8 and a 16-team tournament. And Jeff said, he's just happy to have the girls out there playing hard, but it makes it tough for practice sometimes.
One of my first memories of this gymnasium was Jeff Shireman. I think that was in about the year 2000, and Coach is still at it, Jack.
Remember how big his eyes used to get when he'd get angry, though? Those were fun days. And, we go back, and, of course, Ronnie Edwards was a young guy back in those days, still is, I know. But those guys, the boys are heading over to Doce tonight to play Triopia, Virginia, Meredosia, Chambersburg. And that doesn't hardly seem fair that Pleasant Hill has to play against 3 schools. But, hey, they're going to go over and compete in that, and then they'll be in the Winchester tournament. Talking to Sydney Himmelman, the assistant coach here, and I said, how's next week? She said, well, it's kind of simple. We've got Quincy, Notre Dame, Pleasant Plains, and Athens. Kind of a busy week. Yeah,
a big stretch coming up for Pittsfield, and so they're hoping to be able to look sharp in this one tonight. And this is not an easy task for either of these teams. Both of them present different matchup issues for the other, and I think we're going to see a very competitive contest in this one. But after this, Pittsfield has Quincy, Notre Dame at home on Monday, on the road at Pleasant Plains Tuesday, and then on the road at Athens on Thursday. And so their schedule getting to one of their more difficult stretches of the year. And, Jack, they check in at the 9th spot on the AP poll this week in Class 2A. Always good to get those accolades, but you're still looking to build and get better as the season goes along because they hand out the actual awards at the end of the year.
Yeah, the Emmys come at the end. Rick Johns reminded me for many years. You got somebody like Ava Wombles on your team, you're going to be okay, though, because she's an athlete, a 3-sport athlete. And last year she turned an ankle in the game up at Pittsfield and didn't get to play the second half. Broke a finger before the end of the volleyball season this year. She's just happy to be healthy right now. Going to St. Louis U to play softball next year. Pretty impressive.
Yep, glad to see her out there healthy and ready to go, and we're glad that you're with us here tonight on Central Illinois Sports. Both teams out on the court warming up in preparation for tonight's contest. We'll step aside on the Great River Spring pregame show. Back with more after this.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
You like Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream? It's a pepper thing.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry. serving our community with compassion and respect.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The Lady Sockies and the Lady Wild Wolves matching up here tonight. We'll have action for you tomorrow from Griggsville Perry High School as the Tornadoes welcome West Central to town. And then on Saturday, we'll have 8 games from the Winchester Invitational Tournament. First game tipping off at 9 o'clock. Pregame show around 8:30 with coverage throughout the morning, afternoon, and into the evening. Looking forward to the Winchester tournament as we do each and every year with Central Illinois Sports. Keys to the game in this one, first of all, for the Wild Wolves, Jack, taking care of the basketball, have to limit the turnovers. That's what Pittsfield kind of feasts off of, and limiting the Lady Sockies to single shots on the offensive end.
Yeah, and not wearing down, because when you don't have a much of a rotation on that defense can really wear you down when you do have a rotation. So it'll be a tough one for them to be able to have the fatigue factor not kick in.
If you're Pittsfield, basically everything fell against Payson the other night. You'll be wanting to not get out of a good rhythm and shot selection. You don't just want to start chucking it at the first good look you see. That'll be important for the Lady Sockies here in this one.
Well, and as they get through the season, they're going to get better as they distribute better. Lincoln McCartney really has got that part of her game down. But that dribble penetration and then finding people down low on the layup gets a high percentage shot for you. And threes are fun when you're making them, but when you're not, it can be very frustrating.
This will be the only time, as we talked about, that these two teams will match up this year. We said at different times they've played up to as many as 3 times at this point of the year, but didn't match up at Brown County, didn't match up at Beardstown, and won't be in any similar events past this date. So this will be the only matchup of the season for these two in-county programs.
So I would say Pleasant Hill Western is heading to North Green. Do they still play in that tournament, I believe? I just got that bracket. They've got 8 teams in that, and I do believe they're still in that tournament, which is a good tournament for them to be in, except for the travel and the weather, because when the Winchester tournament and the North Green tournament play, guess what it does most of the time?
It acts like it's mid-January. Both teams headed to their respective benches. We'll step aside for our final break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll have our starting lineups brought to you by Farm and Home Supply after this.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
9 million Americans suffer from...
Life is full of bad surprises, like interrupted broadcasts, or you get a flat tire.
I got the inflator. I'm on my way.
Maybe your dog chews up your boots.
This is a chew toy. This is not.
Or you run out of toilet paper.
It's coming through.
Or you hit a deer. But not every surprise is bad, like being able to find everything you need in one place. Your local Farm and Home Supply.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Well, let's take a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups for you here on Central Illinois Sports. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, nobody has it like your local Farm and Home Supply. Learn more at farmandhomesupply.com. The visiting team, the Pittsfield Lady Sockies, head coach Noah Mendenhall, 16-0 on the season. They're started at guard. She's a 5'7 senior. That's Lila Simon. At a second guard, a 5'8 freshman Lincoln McCartney. At the third guard, the 5'8 freshman Reese Ramsey. At a forward, she's a 5'9 senior Madison Frieden. And at the other forward, the 5'10 sophomore Deegan Allen. Allen, Frieden, Ramsey, McCartney, and Simon for the Lady Sockies. For the Pleasant Hill Western Lady Wild Wolves, 10-11 on the year under head coach Jeff Shireman. They'll start at a guard. She's a senior. That's Ava Wombles. At a second guard, a freshman Maya Shepard. And at the third guard, she is a sophomore Caitlin Barman. At a forward, she is a senior Rachel McMullen. And at the other forward, a senior Maddie Sidwell. Sidwell, McMullen, Barman, Shepard, and Wombles for the Wild Wolves. Lights went off. Lights came back on. I don't know if that was a brief power outage, but we are still here. Thanks to Farm and Home Supply for bringing you the starting lineups here tonight on Central Illinois Sports. The Wild Wolves will be in the white uniforms, the red numbers, and blue lettering here tonight. The Lady Sockies are wearing the road black uniforms with the red numbers and white trim. Our game tonight and our scoreboard brought to you by Ridgeline Sales Group. If you're a buyer searching for the perfect home or a hunter passionate about the outdoors, Ridgeline Sales Group is here to help you capitalize on your investment. Our knowledge of the land, our dedication to our clients, and our commitment to excellence are just a few reasons why buyers and sellers continue to trust us for their real estate needs. Call 217-285-5800 or online at ridgelinesalesgroup.com. Ready to tip it off here at Pleasant Hill High School with the Lady Sockies and the Lady Wild Wolves. Sidwell will jump in the center for Pleasant Hill Western. Frieden for Pittsfield. Sit back and enjoy high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports as the tip is up and controlled by the Lady Sockies. McCartney will bring the ball into the front court for Pittsfield. Work it out top to Ramsey. She'll pull up for a three. Off the dribble, no good. Rebound on the play pulled down by Shepard. She'll work the outlet pass to Wombles, and the Wild Wolves on the attack for the first time in this contest. Wombles works against the man-to-man defense of McCartney. Deep into the corner, drives down to the baseline. Good bounce pass down to Shepard. Shot up no good, but that's because a foul was committed. And two shots coming up here for the Wild Wolves.
Deegan Allen will pick up the foul, her first team first. To the free throw line will go
Maya Shepard.
Shepard, okay. First one is up and good. So it's a 1-0 score in the early going here. Pleasant Hill with the early lead in this one at the 7:33 mark. Makes them both. Good job on the free throw line by Shepard.
2-0 Lady Wild Wolves in the early part of this contest on the free throws by the freshman Maya Shepard. Simon with the basketball, drives in the lane. Pull-up jump shot, nothing but the bottom of the net, and ties the game up at 2 points apiece. 2-2 here. Inbounds pass stolen away by Ramsey. Her little floater no good on the shot blocked by Sidwell. Rebound down to Sidwell as well. Works it off to McMullen. Now to Wombles, who will trot it into the front court for the Lady Wild Wolves. Right side Shepard to McMullen. Looking in the corner, that's to Barman. Fakes, now kicks it back to McMullen. Hands it off to Barman. Drives in, leaves it down low. That's to Shepard. Shot up no good. Gets her own rebound though. Puts it back up and in. And gives the Lady Wild Wolves the 4-2 advantage.
Shepard with all four looking sharp in the early going.
McCartney with it out top for the Lady Sockies. Over to Ramsey, who directs some traffic from the wing. Now to McCartney. On the right side, Allen. Allen going to let it fly from distance. It's off the back iron, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Shepard. To Wombles. She'll bring it across for Pleasant Hill Western. Deep in the corner left side is Sidwell with the basketball. She wants a guard to come help her out, and that'll be Barman to come get it. Back to Sidwell on the wing. 6:12 to play in the opening period. 4-2 the Pleasant Hill Western lead.
Good movement by the offense of the Lady Wild Wolves.
Barman toward the right wing, going to try to feed the post ball, tipped and stolen away. Ramsey on the run out into the front court for the Lady Saki. She'll try the dribble drive in, runner up, spins off the rim, no good. And the rebound down to Sidwell for Pleasant Hill Western.
Got a couple of those in the early going.
Wombles brings it the other way for the Lady Wild Wolves off of the screen. Out to Barman between the circles. She'll work off of the stagger screen, drives in, runner up off the side of the backboard, no good. Allen has the rebound for Pittsfield. McCartney into the front court to Ramsey on the baseline. Jump shot, good. Ties the game up at 4 points apiece. Second tie of the contest on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Wombles to throw it in, close to 5, and it is 5. And a turnover on the Lady Wild Wolves will be their third of this contest. Pittsfield with the basketball under their hoop, shooting for their first lead of the night.
Defense causes offense, and that's what you're looking for if you're Noah Mendenhall.
Inbounds pass comes to the corner. That's to Frieden. She'll let it fly from downtown, no good. Rebound pulled in underneath by McMullen. Her first board of the ball game. Outlet pass to Wombles. 4 all score, 5:10 to play in the first.
Guard play by the Wild Wolves is very quick with the ball.
Wombles dribbles towards the left wing. Works on the drive. Runner up good. Nice job by her teammate in Sidwell to help clear, that was Sidwell to help clear the way. Kind of screening off her defender, and it's 6-4 Pleasant Hill Western. Ramsey out front to Frieden. Over it goes to Simon. She'll put it on the deck here. Right side to Frieden. She'll try the drive inside. Gets by. A shot blocked by Sidwell, her second block of the night. And she gets the rebound as well. Into the front court. Wombles on the dribble for the Lady Wild Wolves. They have a 2-point lead. Ball knocked away now by McCartney. It'll stay on this end of the court with Pleasant Hill Western. Ball comes into Wombles. She'll bring it across the half-court stripe. Guarded by the freshman McCartney. Crosses over, fakes, now looks for the entry pass. Ball is knocked away and stolen away by Deegan Allen. And then a foul going to be called on Maya Shepard.
Shepard's first team foul of the ball game.
Here comes Sophie Reneker, a freshman into the game. She'll replace Shepard for Pleasant Hill Western. 6-4. Lady Wild Wolves with the advantage. 4:11 to play in the first. Pittsfield with the basketball, length of the court to go.
Reneker with a finger bandage on there, like maybe she's got a jam or a broken finger on that right hand.
Ramsey with the basketball on the dribble. Pulls up for a 3, top of the key. No good. Pittsfield cold from the outside to start the contest. And now Wombles is knocked from her feet as she brings the ball toward the front court. Bumped and fouled by McCartney.
McCartney picks up her second team foul. Ball out of bounds for the Wild Wolves.
Mullen to inbound to Sidwell in the backcourt. Back to McMullen. She'll bring it across. Picks it up, looking for somebody to come out and assist her here. Wombles with a nice back cut. She'll drive in past Allen to the rim. Off the front of the iron, no good. Frieden with the rebound for Pittsfield. Allen pass comes to Ramsey. Cross-court pass right side McCartney. She'll put it on the dribble drive here. Looks on the baseline to Simon. Drives there. Kicks to the opposite side to Frieden from 12 feet away, and she'll put it in to tie the game up at 6.
Tied at every stop.
People are a little tentative to drive in, though, with Sidwell down there, Jack. She's got a couple of blocked shots, and so you have to make some shots from the baseline. Here's the ball stolen away. On the dribble drive is Simon. Kicks to the wing. McCartney sets up for 3. It's no good. Long rebound, though, to Ramsey. She'll drive the lane. Blocked by Sidwell, and she'll get another board. Third block of the night already. The end of the front court. Wombles on the run out. Little Euro step. Shot no good, but a foul called. And 2 shots coming up for Ava Wombles.
Foul will go against Lila Simon. It'll be her first, team third. Free throws for Ava Womble, who has a bucket on the night. 6-6 ball game, 3 minutes left first quarter. Ridge Line Sales Group scoreboard. First one up is short.
Tim Waters and Waters Concrete offering quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Ava Wombles makes the second, gives her team a 7-6 lead.
Wild Wolves have not trailed in this game. Here's Allen on the dribble drive, kicks it free throw line to Frieden. Straight on shot there, too hard. And on the rebound, the ball's still loose. And on the floor after it is Barman. It'll be a tie-up, and it'll head the way of Pleasant Hill Western.
Shouldn't. Pleasant Hill won the opening tip, did they not?
Nope,
Okay.
sure didn't.
I'll be darned.
Wrong again, as they say.
3 of 13 are the Lady Sakis so far.
Bounce pass is knocked away by Ramsey into the corner. Be a tougher spot for the Lady Wild Wolves to inbound the ball from there. Deep in the backcourt. 2:44 to play in the first. Inbounds comes to Reneker. Now Sidwell will help bring it into the front court of the pass to Wombles. Wombles going to try the dribble drive, gets to the paint. Good shot fake, goes up with it for another two, and gives Pleasant Hill Western the 3-point lead. 9-6.
5 for Womble.
Here's a drive now on the runner, no good by Simon. Rebound tipped around. Allen comes out of there with the offensive board. She now has it knocked away and can restart the dribble. To Ramsey on the wing. She'll bring it out top and set up the offense for Pittsfield. McCartney with it out top to Simon. She tried a little hesitation move, drives in, shot up no good on the run, but fouled, and she'll shoot 2 shots.
Foul will go against the Wild Wolves, and it'll go against Reneker. That'll be her first, team second. 2 free throws for the senior Lila Simon, looking for her first free throws of the night. Has a bucket. First one is up and good.
Bowlers Universe, come out and enjoy the fun at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. They're open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Fridays until midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. They're still looking for a few teams for their Friday Night Fun League. Join in all the action at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield.
Simon in and out, no good on the second one. Reneker with the rebound. Sidwell sits down for just a moment.
9-7 the score. Pleasant Hill Western the lead and the basketball. 2 minutes to play in the first. Here's a pass on the right side of McMullen. She'll spin free for a moment. Now pick up the dribble. Leave it off on a pass that's stolen away by McCartney. McCartney with the larceny. Layup at the other end is good and ties the game up at 9 points apiece. McCartney's first 2 of this contest and the third tie of the game already, called fourth. Here's the ball stolen away now by Simon. Gets it to Ramsey. Inside, was kind of losing her balance. Ball knocked out of bounds now, and it'll stay with Pittsfield underneath.
7 turnovers now on Pleasant Hill Western.
Pittsfield has a couple of subs to come in. It's the freshman Bailey Hill and the sophomore Sophie Gingler, replacing a pair of seniors in Frieden and Simon. McCartney to inbound for the Lady Sakis. Taylor Peebles has also checked in for the Lady Sakis. Here's Hill for a 3, no good. As it rims it and out, and the rebound pulled down by Shepard.
Shepard's got 3 boards already on the night.
Hands the ball to Wombles, who brings it into the front court. Sets up the offense for the Lady Wild Wolves. 1:18 to play in the first and a 9-all contest. Toward the corner. Now gets the baseline. Bounce pass down low. Shot up good by Shepard. Good find again by Wombles to make it 11-9.
Shepard's got 6. Just
Ramsey,
a freshman.
Ramsey the other way. Her runner is up and good, and she'll be fouled on the play. Have a chance at the old-fashioned 3-point play to try to give Pittsfield their first lead of this contest.
Foul go against who? I could not see. Womble? Nope.
22.
Shepard. Her second. Team third. Free throw by Ramsey is up and good.
First lead change of the ball game. Here comes Frieden back in for Pittsfield along with Simon. They will replace McCartney and Ramsey. On the other side, Reneker is back into the game, and Shepard will sit down with those 2 fouls.
So Pittsfield's first lead of the night on the 3-point play by Ramsey. She's got 5 on the night.
Wombles has it in the backcourt for the Wild Wolves with under a minute to play in the opening period. Takes the dribble, bounces it off on the left side. Here's a step-back shot by McMullen, partially blocked, and the rebound down to Peebles. Off to Simon, who brings it the other way. Into the front court to the freshman Hill. Out top, Peebles straight on 3 ball is up and good. Peebles with the tray to make it 15-11. Lady Sakis, their biggest lead of the ball game right now. Here's a pass that gets into the hands of Barman. She's full speed ahead into the front court. Shot up is good, and she's fouled. And we'll have a chance at the end one.
Bailey Hill will pick up her first, fourth team foul. Nice job that time by Caitlin Barrowman for her first 2 points of the night. Good body control, and she'll shoot the free throw on the bonus. 15-13 to score. Free throw is up and good. 1 point game.
15-14 now with 29.5 seconds to play in the first quarter.
3-point plays on both ends.
Lady Sakis with the basketball. They'll get the ball, barring a tie-up to start the second period as well. So a little 2-for-1 opportunity to McCartney that's Simon with 15 seconds to play. Right side Hill. Hill sets up for a three. It's good. The freshman Hill with the confident looking shot to make it 18-14. 5 seconds. Wombles into the front court. They'll call her for the carry of the basketball. That'll turn it back over to Pittsfield with 3.5 to play in the first. Here comes Shepard back in for Pleasant Hill Western. She'll sit down Ava Wombles.
Trying to get that rest when you can. 8th turnover on Pleasant Hill. 3.5 seconds left. Not much time.
Inbounds pass will come to Hill. She'll bring it to the half-court line. Shot is up. It's a three. It's good if it goes. It will not. And we head to quarter number 2 with the Pittsfield Lady Sakis leading the Pleasant Hill Western Lady Wild Wolves 18-14.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Ready to start quarter number 2. Should be Pittsfield basketball to start the quarter, but they're going to give it to Pleasant Hill Western here. Here is Sidwell with it. Gets it down low, shot it up, no good. Rebound by Reneker, puts it back up, can't get it to fall. Weak side rebound, Barman. Her putback is up and in.
Barman's got 5.
Makes it 18-16. Just underway here in quarter number 2. Pittsfield has the lead and the basketball. A little different style of defense for the Wild Wolves. As Allen gets it, she'll drive in. Runner up right hand, good by Deegan Allen. And she'll head to the charity stripe.
Her first 2 points of the night. Foul comes against Reneker. It'll be her second. First team foul of the second quarter. 7-21 were the Lady Sakis in the first quarter. 2 of 9 from the arc, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 5 of 10 was Pleasant Hill. Free throw up and good by Allen. She's got 3. And the score is 20-16 Pittsfield.
21-16 with 7:21 to play in the second. As Wombles has it for the Lady Wild Wolves. Works it to Reneker on the right wing. Looks at the cutters, now starts a dribble. Hands it off to Barman. Caitlin Barman, just a sophomore for this team from Pleasant Hill Western. Ball deep in the corner right side. Pass is going to be deflected and stolen away by Frieden. Simon with it the other way for Pittsfield. She'll work the pass to the baseline to Allen. Allen will try to attack and loses the ball out of bounds at a turnover on the Lady Sakis as their first of the contest. We have a timeout on the Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it too as Jeff Sharman wants to talk it over. 6:49 to play in the half. 21-16. Pittsfield leads Pleasant Hill Western. For the fastest internet around that doesn't buffer no matter what life throws at you, it's Adams Fiber. They're local and providing the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net. Timeout was taken by Pleasant Hill Western. They find themselves down by 5 with 6:42 to play in the half. Wombles into the front court for the Wild Wolves. Brings it out front now, starts the dribble back toward the basket. He's picked it up. Bounce pass to Barman. It's building the man-to-man defense. As Barman has picked up the dribble, looks for Wombles. She'll put it on the deck, shot fake. Now lets it fly, partially blocked, and the rebound will be run down on the offensive side by Riniker. She'll put up the turnaround shot off the iron, no good. Rebound this time down to McMullen. She'll attack, shot no good, blocked by Simon. Rebound down to Allen. She'll bring the dribble into the front court. Bounce pass to Ramsey. Had trouble with the catch, but puts it up and knocks it down. And Reese Ramsey another 2 to make it a 7-point lead for the Lady Sockies. Barman with it in the backcourt, gets it to McMullen. Back to Barman as they work against the 1-2-2 Pittsfield zone, and a reach and a foul by Lila Simon for the Lady Sockies.
Simon picks up her second, team foul number 1 in the quarter. 23-16, 5:49 left in a half. Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
Ball will come right at the half-court line to Sidwell. Hands it to Wombles. Pass down low to Riniker. Riniker's shot up and good. Caught Pittsfield's defense a little flat-footed that time. Good find again by Ava Wombles, already her 3rd assist of the contest. Ramsey into the front court. Floater up on the run, good. Ramsey another 2. Inbounds pass stolen away by Ramsey now. She'll step back for a 3, and Reese Ramsey on a little bit of a heater at the moment to make it a 10-point Lady Socky lead.
Got 12.
Wombles has it knocked away the other way. Runs it down near the sideline. She drives in. Bounce pass down to Sidwell. High ball sweep. Shot up off the window. Good. Good patience by the senior, Sidwell.
Her first 2 of the night.
It's at 28-20. 5 minutes to play in the half.
Pleasant Hill Western girls do a good job keeping the ball high, Charlie.
Ramsey turns the corner. Drives. Runner up right hand. No good this time. Sidwell has the board for the Lady Wild Wolves. Hands it off to Wombles.
Sidwell with 5 rebounds of the night already.
Wombles is one of those kids who just has a motor that never quits.
Yeah, he's got great floor presence, knows where the ball needs to go.
Riniker with it in the corner, hands it to Barman, and she'll reset for Pleasant Hill Western. 4:30 to play in the half. Dribbles toward the corner right side, looks for the back cut. Ooh, nice job. Pull-up shot by McMullen, just won't fall. And the rebound down to Simon. Simon wants to push the pace into the front court. Drives coast to coast. Runner up right hand, no good. Sidwell has the board. Looking for the outlet on the guard play. Hands it to Wombles. Ball poked away now by Deegan Allen. Allen drives in. Shot up is good. Draws the contact and gets it to go.
Foul will go on. There is no 21.
12. They meant 12. Sidwell.
Sidwell's 14, but that'll be her first.
We get a whistle and we get a timeout again here taken for Coach Jeff Shireman. We'll pause as well on the Adams Network timeout. 4:05 to play in the half. It's Pittsfield 30, Pleasant Hill Western 20.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Timeout was taken by Pleasant Hill Western, their second of the contest, as Deegan Allen goes to the free throw line, trying to finish up an old-fashioned three-point play for Pittsfield.
Pittsfield's led by 10 before. This could be 11, in, out, and back in again. And Allen with 6 now.
Makes it an 11-point lead. Allen sits down as Peebles is back in for the Lady Sockies. Gingler and Hill also are back on the court for Pittsfield. Barman with it in the backcourt. McMullen tries to advance it now, retreats a bit on the pass to Barman. She's into a double team, steps through it, gets it to McMullen. With under 4 minutes to play in the first half. Lady Wild Wolves in the hands of Barman. Dribbles toward the wing right side, looking in the interior here. Feeds the post to Shepard. Ball knocked loose and stolen away. Ramsey with the takeaway into the front court. Drives in. Shot up no good. A rebound down to Frieden. Her shot blocked by Sidwell. Putback won't fall. But a foul called here, and Frieden will head to the charity stripe.
Good job by Frieden containing that position, and the foul's going to go against Shepard. That'll be her third team foul. And to the free throw line goes Madison Frieden. Has 2 points in the night and a rebound. 31-20, 3:33 left in the half. First one is up and good by Frieden.
The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. You can check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Biggest lead right now, in and out, won't fall. Rebound comes off to Peebles on the hustle play.
12-point lead with 3:29 to play in the half. Here's Ramsey on the right side for a three off the mark this time, and Sidwell has another board for the Lady Wild Wolves.
7 already.
Gets it to Wombles. To Barman on the right wing. Brings it out toward the half-court line. Works it now down to Shepard. Shepard into a double team, steps through it, and is fouled.
And we'll see if it's on Frieden or Peebles. Appears it's going to be on Taylor Peebles. It'll be her first second team foul, shooting foul. Shepard to the free throw line, playing with 3 fouls. 32-20. First one up, in and out, no good at the 3:04 mark.
McCartney Storage, located on the north end of Pittsfield, a great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more with affordable monthly rates. There's no reason to look anywhere else. Call Michael McCartney at McCartney Storage, 217-248-0011.
Shepard gets the second one done. The horn blows as they'll have a replacement. Shepard will sit down for a little while. Is that Reneker coming back in?
Well, that is true. 6 players. Somebody's on the bench. Everybody else on the floor. As Hill has it on the right wing for Pittsfield. Out to Gingler. Gingler on a drive. Shot partially blocked, and the rebound down to Reneker. Gives it off to Wombles with 2:45 to play in this first half. Trying to get it back to a single-digit game as Wombles drives down low. Shot off the bottom of the backboard, no good. Gets her own rebound, put back, won't fall. But a foul called here on the Lady Sockies, Madison Frieden.
Frieden will pick up the foul. That'll be her first of the ball game, third team foul. The 9th and 10th free throws of the night for Pleasant Hill. They're 4 of 8 from there. 2:38 left in the half. First one by Ava Wombles is good.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan need. Give Damon Emmerich a call, 217-285-4404.
Wombles makes them both. She's got 7.
32-23. Down to a 9-point game with 2 minutes, 38 seconds to play in this first half. Ramsey with it out front. On the right side to Hill. Makes the three. She'll put it on the dribble drive now. To Peebles. Extra pass to Gingler left side for a 3. It's off the iron. And the rebound loose and a tie-up. And I think this time it'll go to Pittsfield. They're pointing the way of Pleasant Hill.
They got it at the quarter?
Yeah, Pleasant Hill got it at the quarter. There hasn't been a tie-up.
That's the 3rd time in a row they've gotten the ball.
Alternating possession error, not as alternating as sometimes. 2:10 to play in the half and a 32-23 game. Score reversed on the board here. Dribble drive in by Wombles. Shot up is no good, but a foul going to be called here on Frieden.
Frieden will pick up her second. 4th team foul. Timeout for the Pittsfield Lady Sockies. It's a Adams Fiber timeout. We'll tell you more when we come back after these.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you're looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
Timeout was taken by Pittsfield. Their first of the contest, 2:01 to play in the first half in a 9-point game, and ball out of bounds for the Lady Wild Wolves underneath their own hoop. Bounce pass. Ooh, nice feed down low to Wombles. Her shot partially blocked, and the rebound pulled down by Hill. Really good find that time, though, from Sidwell. Peebles with it on the wing right side, out top to Bailey Hill. She'll put up the shot from the free throw line. It's too hard. Rebound tipped around down to Ramsey. She'll get it to go. Another 2 for Reese Ramsey, and the lead back to 11.
14 for her now.
Barman with it in the backcourt. For the most part, the Lady Wild Wolves have taken pretty good care of the basketball.
Yeah, they've gotten 11 turnovers, or 12, I should say, but it's been...
They haven't been in bunches, you know what I mean?
No.
That's kind of Pittsfield feasts off of mistakes. Here's a shot, no good. Rebound, really strong rebound by Riniker. Her putback won't fall. This time on the board, it's a tie ball, and it will go the way of Pittsfield in the alternating possession arrow.
How about that?
I'll go ahead and switch mine as well.
Frieden will sit down for a little while. Gingler, Allen, Peebles out there with Ramsey, and the 5th person is Hill.
Ramsey with it out front. She'll dribble toward the right wing. Behind the back with it. Spin move right side to Gingler. Cross-court pass Hill. Extra pass on the baseline to Allen. That'll be a jump ball.
Turnover number 2 on Pittsfield.
Ball to bounce for the Lady Wild Wolves.
Sidwell makes a difference, does she not? And Shepard?
Yeah, Sidwell, good shot blocker in the interior, and kind of is a deterrent to even drive inside a lot of the times. 40 seconds to play in the half. McMullen with the basketball has picked up the dribble. Needs some help. Look for the back cut in Barman. Her 15-footer is no good, and Allen has the board for Pittsfield. Off to Ramsey with 25 seconds to play in the half. Dylan Mendenhall says let's slow it down and get a good look here in the waning moments of this second period. 15 ticks. She works against Wombles. Got a 5 count going here. Now she'll take the drive on the right side, hand it to Hill in the corner. Hill, free throw line. Allen had trouble with the catch, puts up an off-balance shot, no good. Rebound loose. Gingler has a turnaround shot, no good as the buzzer sounds. And we head to halftime in the Little Jess Motors halftime show, where the Pittsfield Lady Sockies lead the Pleasant Hill Western Lady Wild Wolves 34-23.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator Mojaves and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Back with you on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. A 34-23 lead at the break for the Pittsfield Lady Sockies over the Pleasant Hill Western Lady Wild Wolves. And Jack has a look at your halftime stats.
It was 18-14 after one quarter, 34-23 here at halftime. Pleasant Hill Westerns turned the ball over 12 times. 3 fouls on Maya Shepard, 2 fouls on Sophie Renneker, a single foul on Maddie Sidwell in the first half. Pittsfield turned the ball over 2 times. They've got 2 fouls on Madison Frieden, 2 on Lila Simon, 2 of their seniors. Single fouls on McCartney, Hill, Allen, and Peebles. It's 34-23 at halftime. We'll take a look at shooting percentages, individual scoring, and more on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show right after these.
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
34-23 here at halftime on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep halftime show on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Pittsfield 13 of 37, 36%, 3 of 12 from the arc, 25%, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 68%. Reese Ramsey leads the way with 14 points. Deegan Allen with 6 points and 4 boards on the night. Taylor Peebles with a 3. Bailey Hill with a 3. 3 points from Madison Frieden, a 2 and a free throw. 2 points from Lincoln McCartney and 3 points from Lila Simon for their total of 34. On the other side, 8 of 24 for the Pleasant Hill Western Lady Wild Wolves, 33%. 0 of 1 from the arc, 6 of 10 from the free throw line. They are led in scoring by Ava Wammel and Maya Shepard, 7 points apiece. Maddie Sidwell has 2 points and 7 boards in the first half. Sophie Renneker off the bench with 2 points and 2 rebounds. Also in the scoring column is Caitlin Barrowman, who has 5 points in the first half. 34-23, the lead by the Lady Sockies over the Lady Wild Wolves here at halftime. We'll take a break, come back with second half play-by-play after these.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Hey, Abe. Hey, George. You know what? We love beer!
This election year, be sure to make the correct decision and vote jerseys. Over the last 4 years, we have helped put more money back in your pocket with our daily drink specials and incredible food deals. We have also made steaks great again with our partnership with GJY Beef Company. So when you are making your next dinner decision, make it Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, Illinois.
9 million Americans suffer from.
Life is full of bad surprises, like interrupted broadcasts, or you get a flat tire.
I got things later. I'm on my way.
Maybe your dog chews up your boots.
This is a chew toy. This is not.
Or you run out of toilet paper.
It's coming through.
Or you hit a deer. But not every surprise is bad, like being able to find everything you need in one place. Your local Farm and Home Supply.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Just about ready to start second half action here on Central Illinois Sports. Pittsfield will have the basketball to start the third period, leading 34-23 over the Pleasant Hill Western Lady Wild Wolves. Pittsfield will start the quarter with Simon, Ramsey, McCartney, Allen, and Frieden on the other side. Barman, Wombles, McMullen, Shepard, and Winchell for the Wild Wolves.
Nice job by Coach Mendenhall taking care of the basketballs and a few other necessities.
And we're underway here in period number 3. Simon has the top of the key. Leaves it to Frieden at the free throw line. She'll try the drive in. Back on the perimeter to Allen. Across the way to Simon. Drives in against Winchell. Denied there. Now a pull-up shot, or Sidwell, excuse me, not Winchell. Rebound put back up and good by McCartney. Her second basket of the night to make it 36-23. Wombles with it toward the front court. Has picked it up back there into a double team. Out of it to Barman. Barman will have a 3-on-1. Attacks. Leaves it off to Sidwell. He's already used the dribble. Wants Wombles to come get it in. She will. Drives baseline. Cross the way pass. That's to Barman. And she's fouled by Simon.
Shepard, was it not? On the free throw line?
Shepard. Yep. Foul on Simon.
Simon picks up the foul, her third, first team foul. Shepard free throw is up and no good.
Real Net and Twine, located across from the airport just north of Pittsfield, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more. Stop by and see the real family at Real Net and Twine, 217-285-5013.
Shepard makes the second, makes it 36-24. Shepard now with 8 points, leads all scorers on her side.
7:15 to play in the third and a 12-point contest. As Ramsey brings it up for the Lady Sockies to Hill, who checked in for Simon, who picked up on her third foul, you said?
Right.
On the right side, Allen for a three. It is short. And the rebound of the defensive glass, comes down to McMullen. Has the ball poked away. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the Wild Wolves length of the court to go.
Wild Wolves are doing a good job of limiting that one shot, as you talked about in the pregame, and that's why they've been able to stay close despite the 12 turnovers.
Bounce pass, close to 5. Ball does come into the backcourt to Sidwell. Hands it off to Wombles, and she'll walk it across the center circle. Picks up the bounce, looking down low. Instead out front, finds Barman with the basketball.
Nobody's counting.
And now a blocking foul going to be called on Ramsey.
Ramsey's first, team second.
And it's out of bounds right in front of the Lady Wild Wolves bench here. Shepard will come back in. She'll replace Reneker.
Shepard playing with 3 fouls. Simon for Pittsfield on the bench with 3.
Bounce pass in the backcourt to Wombles. Has picked up the dribble, now finds herself open, turns around, puts it up and in. She was looking for a passing lane, turned around and said, I'll just take the open shot instead. Easier said this way anyway. And makes it a 10-point game. 6:11 to play in the third. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard, here's Ramsey for a 3, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Shepard. She'll be tied up. It'll be Wild Wolves basketball.
Shepard pulls down her 4th board of the night. 6:05 left third quarter, 36-26 in favor of Pittsfield, but Western Pleasant Hill chance to cut it to single digits.
Wombles with the basketball in the backcourt, finds McMullen. Picks up the dribble, now back to Wombles, brings it across. Dribbles towards the left wing. Has the ball poked away for a second, gets it back, fakes, feeds the post to Sidwell. Her shot is up and in.
Two more for Sidwell, 4 on the night, the 4-0 run.
Makes it 36-28, an 8-point contest with 5:30 to play in the third. Ramsey with the basketball, dribble drive, gets to the rim, shot up good, and she's fouled.
Ramsey with her 16th point of the night. Foul will go against Maddie Sidwell. It'll be her second, first team foul of the quarter. Pittsfield is 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Ramsey 1 for 1 from there, has 16, now 17 with the made free throw.
Here comes Sophie Gingler back into the game. Hill sits down for the Lady Sockies. They'll put on a little full court man-to-man pressure. Bounce pass comes to Wombles. Long bounce pass to Barman, brings it across. Works away from the defender with the pass to Shepard. Across the way, Sidwell puts it on the deck, shoots over the top of the defender and in for another 2.
Once again, keeps the ball high. 6 points for her on the night.
39-30 with 5:05 to play in the third. Ramsey will take a single bounce, let it fly from distance. No good. Rebound Deegan Allen. She'll bring it back out front now. Tacks off the dribble, right side to Gingler. Good look, 3, no good. Rebound McCartney keeps it alive to Ramsey for another 3-point chance, and this time she hits.
Give her 20 on the night.
Second and third chance opportunities, again, had been limited pretty well by the Wild Wolves. That time they gave the Lady Sockies just too many chances. Wombles with it, and a timeout going to be called by Jeff Shireman. On the Adams Network timeout, reliable worry-free internet that doesn't buffer. You can handle whatever life throws at you. It's Adams Fiber. They're local and providing the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Greinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
4:31 to play in the third. Timeout was taken by the Wild Wolves. They'll have 2 timeouts left. The Adams Fiber timeout. That'll be Pleasant Hill Western basketball, trailing 42-30. Mullen looks to throw it in, gets it to Barman in the backcourt. Bounce pass is stolen away by Gingler. She'll push it ahead on the bounce to McCartney. Left-hand layup up and good. Turnover out of the timeout makes it a 14-point game.
Lincoln McCartney with 6 now.
She gets a near steal here, but runs out of room on the sideline. And it'll stay with Pleasant Hill Western near the scorer's table.
Just the first turnover of the quarter on Pleasant Hill Western.
Bounce pass comes to Sidwell. Has it stolen away here by Gingler. Pull-up jump shot from 17 is off the mark. And Wombles has the rebound for Pleasant Hill Western. She picks up the dribble in the backcourt to McMullen and is fouled by Allen.
Deegan Allen will pick up her second foul, third of the quarter. It'll be ball out of bounds for the Wild Wolves.
Sidwell with it, gets it to Wombles. Back to Sidwell. Now McMullen, she'll bring it towards the half-court line. You have to cross close to 10 seconds here, and it is 10 seconds, and a turnover by Pleasant Hill Western.
15 turnovers now. 44-30 is the lead for Pittsfield. Renneker into the game. She'll set Shepard down.
Gangler will get it into Ramsey. Up to McCartney, and she wants to get them into an offensive set here. Works off the screen from Allen. Still on the dribble is McCartney with 3 minutes, 32 seconds to play in the third. Pittsfield with the 14-point lead on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Ramsey dumps it down low to Gingler. She'll pull it back out and is fouled here. Looks to be by Wombles.
See, Ava Wombles picked up the foul. It'll be her first of the ball game. Second team foul of the quarter. 3:23 left third quarter. 44-30 in favor of Pittsfield.
Now Wombles knocks the inbounds pass away.
She'd be a valuable cog on any team, wouldn't she? Goodness.
Another Division I athlete. 6:15 to play in the third. Here's Ramsey on the run. Floater up too hard. Rebound down to Sidwell. Has the ball poked away now. It's loose and out of bounds. Last touched by Deegan Allen. It'll be basketball the way of the Wild Wolves.
Sidwell now with 8 boards on the night.
Sheena McMullen will help bring the ball toward the front court. Ball poked away by McCartney. McCartney with the steal. Layup at the other end off the jump stop. Up and in for 2.
Give her 8. Biggest lead right now.
Sidwell helps bring it up the sideline now. On the dribble. Picks it up. Throws a pass. It's tipped. She keeps it alive, though, to her teammate in Renneker, whose runner won't fall. Rebound down to Frieden for Pittsfield. Gets it to Gingler. Gingler will have it knocked away from behind by a hustling Caitlin Barman. They'll be out of bounds to Pittsfield underneath. And Jeff Shireman wants the timeout. 2:35 to play in the third. 46-30, the lead for Pittsfield over Pleasant Hill Western on this Adams Fiber timeout.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy. Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
You've tried it. I've tried it. Everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke. It's time to eat. Yum. 217-922-0067.
Out of the timeout with 2:35 to play in the third. It'll be Wild Wolves basketball. They're down to 1 timeout left for the game.
Pittsfield ball.
Oh, excuse me, Pittsfield basketball. They just said white ball. Here's Frieden in the post. Gets double teamed. Out of it to Gingler. Pass stolen away by Wombles. Wombles with the takeaway. She'll take it the other end and put it up for 2.
She's got 11.
And makes it 46-32. Ramsey on the run out the other way. Gets all the way to the rim and scores.
Give her 22 on the night.
48-32. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard, here's Wombles on the spin move. Turnaround shot at the iron won't fall. Rebound ripped away by Deegan Allen.
6 boards for her on the night now.
Off to Ramsey. Throws in the corner to McCartney. Down low, good position this time by Frieden, and she'll put it up and in with the left hand.
She's got 5.
Here's a ball now stolen away by Ramsey. She'll bring it into the front court. Over to McCartney. McCartney for a 3 off the mark. Rebound there is Frieden. She'll put it back up and in, and it's a 20-point lead for the Lady Sockies, their biggest lead of the contest. 1:34 to play in the third. As Pittsfield's turned the Lady Wild Wolves over a few times in a row here, and it's led to some quick baskets. Here's now another steal as Allen will not get it. That ball never changed possession.
She didn't want to get it over and back, so she left it there trying to get back to it and just couldn't.
Another ball knocked out of bounds by Frieden. And it'll be Pleasant Hill Western basketball. Here's Shepard back into the game. She will replace Riniker. On the other side, Simon will return for Pittsfield. And taking a chair will be Sophie Gingler. 1:14 to play in the third. Out of bounds to the Wild Wolves underneath. Sidwell to throw it in. To the freshman Shepard on the wing. In a little bit of a predicament. Now the ball knocked away. We'll see a tie-up, and the possession arrow favors the Lady Sockies.
Turnover number 18, 6 in the quarter now. Deegan Allen sits down for a little while.
Taylor Peebles is back in for Pittsfield. Just over a minute to play in the third in a 20-point contest. As McCartney has the basketball, she'll dribble toward the top of the key. Out to Peebles. Peebles for a 3. It's off the mark. And the rebound, a fight for it. It goes out of bounds off of Ramsey, and it will be Pleasant Hill Western basketball.
Really good game plan by Pleasant Hill Western. It's just that finally the fatigue factors kind of kicked in here in the third quarter and some more turnovers.
Here's a little give and go back to Wombles. Wombles to the rim. Can't get it to roll through. Peebles has the rebound for the Lady Sockies. Outlook pass to McCartney with 38 ticks. She's full speed ahead into the front court. Kicks to the wing in Simon, and she'll be called for the travel.
Turnover number 4 on Pittsfield now. Referee out front called that one a long way away from it.
Yeah, that's the right call.
Oh, yeah.
Inbounds pass. McMullen looking for an opening. We'll get it to Sidwell. She's picked it up in the backcourt. Now to McMullen, who brings it across. Attacks and kicks on the right side to Shepard with 23 seconds to play. Tried the baseline move, wasn't open. Ball batted around. It goes off of Wombles and into the backcourt. And it'll be a turnover on the Wild Wolves.
That tip probably should not have called an over and back, I don't think. Do you?
Well, it was tipped and then tipped.
Yeah.
I think you would have to possess it.
Yeah, I think that was unforced turnover.
10 seconds. Here's Ramsey for a 3 on the pull-up. It's nothing but the bottom of the net for Ramsey.
25 for her now.
3, 2, 1. Sidwell will not get a shot off at the buzzer from the half-court line. And we will head to quarter number 4, where the Pittsfield Lady Sockies with the Pleasant Hill Western Wild Wolves 55-32.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Ready to start quarter number 4. It's Pittsfield 55, Pleasant Hill Western 32. The Wild Wolves will have the basketball to start quarter number 4.
12 of 31. It's Pleasant Hill, 38%, 0 of 1 from the arc, 7 of 12 from the free throw line, shooting 58%. Pittsfield, 21 of 54, 39%, 5 of 20 from the arc, 25%, 6 of 8 from the free throw line.
Riniker with the basketball out front for the Wild Wolves. Hands it off to Wombles, and she'll shout out some instructions for her squad. A little isolation play here. Just picked up the dribble, long bounce pass, and this one will go out of bounds.
20th turnover of the ball game, 8 in the second half.
Heads the way of the Lady Sockies here. Who will have their toughest matchup of the season to date on Monday night against Quincy Notre Dame. Just beat Camp Point Central Southeastern the other day. Here's a 3 up by Lila Simon. It's good to make it 58-32.
It gives her 6 on the night.
Pittsfield will drop back into a half-court defense now. Just underway here in the 4th. Barman with it, gets free. She pulls up from the free throw line and hits the shot.
Good control there by Barman for her 7th point.
Simon with it on the wing right side. Turns the corner, kicks to the left wing. That's to Peebles. Now McCartney with it. Spins away to Peebles on the left side. They leave Simon alone. She'll shoot another 3 and hit it again.
1 from one side, 1 from the other. Give her 9.
61-34 on the Ridgeline Sales Group LLC scoreboard.
Limited play as foul trouble for her, but she's come in and put up a couple threes in this quarter.
McMullen with the basketball. Bounce pass out top to Barman. She'll try the dribble drive and gets called for the extra step.
Really, it's the first time tonight you've seen Pleasant Hill Western just get in a hurry and turn it over like that. It's been on passes most of the time. Ramsey sits down with 25 on the night.
Hill back in for the Lady Sockies. Shepard returned for the Wild Wolves. McCartney with it for Pittsfield. Out to Simon. Free throw line Frieden. Extra pass to Peebles on the right wing. Puts it on the deck. Pass comes to McCartney from the wing, and it's good again from 3.
She's got 11.
Makes it a 30-point lead with 5:57 left. Should make that a running clock the rest of the way here. As Wombles gets free for a moment. Out top to Barman. Out of a double team finds McMullen. And she'll be fouled by McCartney.
McCartney will pick up her 2nd team foul, number 1 in the quarter. Clock not running. 30-point lead ought to be right now, I think.
5:39 left. For Pittsfield, they don't think you mind if you can get some more of your subs in, get them some minutes here.
Yeah, that's the part of the running clock I don't care much for that costs people playing time.
Now this is going to be an offensive foul. As they'll say, Sewell extended the arm to create a little space, and she'll be called for that, and results in a turnover.
Her first foul of the 4th quarter. Turnover is the 22nd.
5:27 to play. Peebles with it on the wing left side. Free throw line Frieden kicks to the wing. Now to Peebles out front for a 3. No good. Rebound down and loose. A tie up, and it'll be Pittsfield ball in the alternating possession area. Here comes Riniker back into the game. She'll sit down Shepard. The other way, Allen returns, and Frieden takes a chair. Pass comes to Allen on the right wing for a 3. It's good.
How about she was on the line? I'll be darned.
Makes it 67-34 with just under 5 minutes left.
She's got 9 on the night.
Barman hands the ball off to McMullen. Top of the key now, Wombles. Wombles lets it fly from distance, no good. Long rebound to Gingler for Pittsfield.
3rd rebound of the night for Sophie.
Simon with it on the dribble drive. Passes to the corner in Hill. Passes a little high, had trouble with the catch. Pulls it back out to Allen. 4:29 left. 2 Peebles on the left wing. I want to run a little offense here. Ooh, here's a ball tipped into the backcourt by Wombles.
I thought Coach Harmon would say, hey, there was a double tip there. Why didn't we get over and back? Didn't you?
It was a very similar play. Yeah,
very similar.
Here's Allen with it on the wing.
He's got a great memory on that, too.
To Hill, who steps back for a long 2 and knocks it down.
Hill's got 5 on the night.
And shots starting to fall here in this 4th quarter for Pittsfield after really not shooting it well in the first 3.
Yep, really did.
And we have a whistle and a timeout as the scoreboard
went out.
They'll get it.
And it's a nothing game again. Don't you go back to zeros?
I don't think so. Hannah Williams going to check in for the Lady Sockies. Williams, the senior for Pittsfield, replaces Simon. And Shepard will return for Pleasant Hill Western, sitting down Sidwell.
Good to see Hannah out there. She'll work hard while she's on the floor, I can guarantee it.
Wombles with the basketball, brings it up for the Wild Wolves. Looking in the post, ball stolen away by Allen here. Or is it? Just knocked loose and then out of bounds, so no turnover either way. Stays with the Wild Wolves with 3:36 and counting.
Now
the running clock.
Yep.
Ball in the backcourt goes to Wombles. Brings it up on the dribble on the baseline move. Shut up there by Gingler. Now a little crossover, pass in the interior, and a foul from behind called on Taylor Peebles.
Peebles will pick up the foul. It'll be her second, team foul number 2.
Megan Heffington, the freshman of the game, sits down Allen for Pittsfield. Sidwell back in for the Wild Wolves, and she'll replace Shepard. Out of bounds underneath for Pleasant Hill Western.
With a lob to Sidwell, you'd think.
Well, we'll pass it to Sidwell, but in the corner. She'll hand it to Wombles. Across the way to Barman. Reverses the dribble now. Tries to turn the corner and is fouled by Williams.
Williams will pick up the foul, her first, team third.
Out of bounds on the baseline here for the Wild Wolves. Sidwell gets it into Reneker. Back to Sidwell. From 16 off the mark. Hill grabs the board for Pittsfield.
Her second rebound of the night.
Peebles on the wing left side. Out to Hill. Tries the dribble. Pass stolen away here by Reneker. Reneker on the run out. Right side, Wombles for 3. Good. Ava Wombles with another 3-pointer.
14 for her now.
He's at 69-37 with 1 minute 45 seconds left on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. And we'll get a timeout by Noah Mendenhall here on the Adams Network timeout. He wants to do a little more substituting, it looks like, and make sure everybody's on the same page. I want to remind you we'll have high school boys action tomorrow night from Griggsville Perry as the Tornadoes play host to West Central. JV game at 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow, and then we're live from the Winchester Elementary School Gymnasium for the Winchester Invitational Tournament on Saturday, starting at 8:30 in the morning. First game will be around in Griggsville Perry. The Tornadoes are going to be busy in about a, 16-hour stretch.
They play like they did against the Illini West. They could be trouble at 9 o'clock.
Shelby Patterson has checked into the game for the Lady Sockies for the first time. She's a junior. She's got the ball on the wing, on the dribble. There's a pass out top to Hill. Now to Williams left side. It's the screen from Heffington. On the right side to Patterson for three. It's an air ball. Rebound kept alive by Hill. To Williams. All the way around the horn to Patterson. He'll take the dribble. Now back toward the left-hand side. Pull up for a shot. Blocked by McMullen. And the rebound pulled in here by Shepard. 1:05 left. Sidwell into the front court. Has pulled up for the shot from the elbow, and it's good.
Give her 8 on the night.
69-39 with under a minute to play. Stay tuned for the Logan Ag postgame show. We'll have our visit with Noah Mendenhall, final stats, and name our player of the game, which is presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Here's Patterson with the basketball. Skips it across to Hill. Hill on the drive. We'll leave it back to Patterson. Speaking of Derek Harris, Jack, I remember some pretty good Barry Tiger and then Barry West Pike teams that came down here and played some Jeff Shireman Pleasant Hill teams and would leave with some losses in that whole January stretch at times on the boys' side. Here's a steal by Barman. Her runner the other way is up and good. 10 seconds left, and Pittsfield can just pull this one into the front court and then hold it out. And the final of the ballgame going to be a 69-41 win for the Pittsfield Lady Sockies. They move to 17-0. The Wild Wolves dropped to 10-12 on the season, and we take you to the Logan Agri Service Incorporated postgame show with final stats and more on Central Illinois Sports.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Welcome back to the Logan Ag postgame show. Final score in this one, a 69-41 win for the Pittsfield Lady Sockies over the Pleasant Hill Western Lady Wild Wolves. Lady Sockies moved to 17-0 on the season. The Wild Wolves dropped to 10-12. And here on the Logan Ag postgame show, Jack's got to look at some final stats.
18-14 after one quarter. Pleasant Hill held the lead about halfway through the first quarter. One lead change in the game. 34-23 at half, 55-32 after three quarters, 69-41 the final. Pleasant Hill turned it over 23 times in the night. They were 16 of 37, 43%, 2 of 3 from the arc, 67%, 7 of 12 from the free throw line, 58%. Nice game by Ava Womble, very quick, and Ava's showing her talent again. 14 points on the night, and she also had 6 rebounds. Sophie Reneker had 2 points on the night, added 3 boards. Maddie Sidwell with 8 points, 3 blocks, 8 rebounds on the evening. Maya Shepard had 5 rebounds on the night, 8 points to go with that, and a shot block. And Caitlin Barrowman added 9 on the night with 2 boards of her own. Pleasant Hill Western playing a very hard-nosed game this evening. Pittsfield on the other side, 26 of 62. Shooting got a little better, 41.9%, 9 of 26 from the arc, 34.7%, 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Good job there, 75%. Reese Ramsey with 25 on the night. Also 11 points from Lincoln McCartney, 9 points from Lila Simons and Deegan Allen. Deegan Allen also added 6 boards on the evening. Madison Frieden had 7 points, 6 rebounds on the night. Bailey Hill with 5 off the bench. Lila Simons had 9 points on the evening. And we can tell you Taylor Peoples had a 3, 9 from Deegan Allen, we told you. And I thought we had somebody else I'm missing, but I don't believe so on the evening. The final in this one was 69-41.
We'll visit with Lady Socky head coach Noah Mendenhall next.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Logan Egg Incorporated postgame show, visiting with Lady Socky head coach Noah Mendenhall after his squad's 69-41 win over the Pleasant Hill Western Wild Wolves. And coach, you knew coming into this, although the numbers not great for the Wild Wolves, a team that's still filled with athletes.
Oh, no doubt. Their guard, Wombles, is still quick and can get to her spots and help her team a ton. And then their big post in the middle, we've been playing against height, it feels like all season. So it's not an easy task to come in here and compete, at a high level all the time. So for our girls to come out and go through the adversity that we were with, the speed of the guards and some big post players, very proud of them for that.
You come out early and get behind. It was kind of a back and forth game for a lot of the first quarter. It seemed like in the second, people kind of locked in a little bit and figured out, hey, you can't just come out and just go through the motions or maybe shoot the first good shot we see. Might have to actually come out and, play the game.
Yeah, no, it's not, and that's what we preach. It's not the first one, it's the best one. And so we started getting to our spots on the offensive side of the floor. And props to Coach Shireman, threw some good defense at us to put us out of position a little bit, but played us really well. And girls guarded really well in the second half, and they're late in the second quarter. But then offensively really came to light in the second half.
You have little spurts in the game where you get a couple of turnovers in a row, quick points. Reese got on a little bit of a heater there in the second quarter, made a couple of threes and a couple of baskets. Those are the type of runs you're looking to have prolonged a little bit, especially when you come up to this really the toughest part of your schedule in the year.
Yeah, we've got the gauntlet coming up too, and for sure we like those runs, and and sometimes a ball dribbled off your foot really kills it. But I think they responded well, especially after those runs, and we put up points quick in those runs, and I think that's what we see, and that's what we try to get them to see, that we have the ability to do that.
A lot of people say things like state rankings don't matter, but it's kind of fun when you get a state-ranked team in yourself and a state-ranked team in Quincy Notre Dame next Monday night, and what is, I would say by far your toughest challenge of the season.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that one. And state rankings are nice, and it's a huge testament to their work. Even in the off season and practice in this season. So they definitely earned that, but now you've got to go prove it. And QND is a really good test for us.
6:30 varsity start. You'd like to have a nice home crowd for that as well.
That's right. Yeah.
Tonight, the Lady Sockies get the victory 69-41 to move to 17-0 on the season. Coach Mendenhall, as always, we appreciate the time.
Thank you.
That's Noah Mendenhall of the Pittsfield Lady Sockies. Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is the proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And, Jack, what are you thinking in this one for player of the game?
Well, I don't know how you go away from Reese Ramsey with 25 points, but I do want to shout out to Deegan Allen with 9 points and 6 boards in the night. Great job on that side. And Ava Wombles on the other side needs some recognition too.
All right, that's going to do it from Pleasant Hill High School. For John Hull here, manning our camera. We didn't get to see him all night. He was on the other side of the pole. It was kind of nice. Jack's alongside here. I'm Charlie Hull. Hoping you'll join us tomorrow night from Griggsville, Perry, as the Tornadoes play host to West Central. Until then, we bid you farewell on another Central Illinois sports presentation.